the game. And let's see, so we've got the board up here.
No.
Oh, it's a mainline Sicilian. Oh, it's a Najdorf. It's going to be a Najdorf. Oh, this is going to be blood and guts.
Bishop e2 is not the blood and guts.
It's not blood and guts, but it's yeah, it's still a Najdorf. It's not a Berlin anymore. Queen d3 is a trendy move now, rather a positional way of playing. And okay, we'll see if we can get the analysis board up. But while we're looking at this, and if we can get the time up as well, that'd be good. If we can grab the time on this one, see what the time things are, because obviously that's critical at this stage of the match. And again, if it was a draw, it goes to Armageddon. I actually want to see a draw now. I think Armageddon will be the most crazy game of chess we've ever seen.
I think they'll both choose black and blue.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that if it happens. I think so. If we do get to an Armageddon, then we'll have to.
They're doing everything to get the Armageddon.
They are. They're trying. They are. It's total deadlock between the two players, and again, they get these endings. No one wants to go all in. I think they've got a lot of respect for each other, and they've got a lot of respect for each other's tactics. And you can see this. Another ending. White. Okay, I've seen MVL had this a number of times before, this kind of ending position, and I think they've actually had this in the death match. I'm sure they had this exact position in this internet match, which they played a number of times, and I think in that Nakamura got the upper hand. He knows in a matter of minutes he could be champion. And we're actually going to hope to get one of the winners into the conference room. So even when they win, don't go away, because they should come in and relax a little bit. So we hope to get one of them in. Okay, well, this is the position. Castles has happened. MVL now thinking about the best way to play this position. So only 10 seconds spent by Nakamura. I think the next game should be 30 seconds each, no increment. Let's just finish it that way. Let's just do it. Let's just no messing about. You know, let's just see who's got the quickest Bruce Lee hands. Okay, bishop e4 played, attacking c2, but he's allowing a rook d7, which Hikaru is clearly considering now.
Oh, well, then I can take on c2 and I'm still protected.
Yep, still protected.
I think this is maybe even too much, too low. I don't know.
So Hikaru's got to find a way to guard this little guy in c2. Or is he going to counter-attack with some knight c5? I mean, that's not ridiculous. Knight c5 trying to gain the bishop pair. He's gone for it. I actually predicted a move.
Wow.
Can't believe it. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Over to you, Liz.
So, Simon.
That's me done. So, okay, knight c5. Right, well, I don't know. It's
no, but actually, okay, it's a very sensible move, because if you take on c2, I have rook c1, I take on b7, I'm happy.
Exactly. Let's show that the bishop moves somewhere. We take on b7, and yeah, only
then
white can be better.
a6 is becoming a target.
Massive
on the
target.
long run.
So actually, you know, this is knight c5 looks like a clever move. Nakamura, I think these guys, I mean, so tense here. So I mean, if you take on c5 as well, it's the two bishops. We're actually seeing a masterclass in endings here, and this b6 square is a major weakness in a lot of positions. Put that pawn back on a7, and it's much better. So he's gone. Bishop takes c2. Okay. And rook d2's been played, a little bit surprising there. And the bishop's gone to f5, knight takes b7. So Hikaru decided to keep his rook here to stop a knight d4, I think. That was maybe the idea, keep control of that square. He's got knight d4 anyway, so obviously that worked.
That was a prediction, actually.
No. And look at it, everything's coming off. Okay,
I mean, he's trying to get the compensation with the bishop pair, obviously, because after rook takes c4, there's maybe rook b8 and then b2 is hanging, right?
Bishop f6 and...
No, you let bishop f6. Rook b4, I thought? No?
Yeah, rook b4's been played. I mean, it is a pawn, and if he can win that second pawn, I think Hikaru's in the driving seat here. a5, and okay, hang on a minute, is this looking really bad? Okay, bishop d7. Point is, if rook takes pawn, you've got a rook b8, and the b2 pawn's dropping. At least you've got this dark square bishop.
I mean, the worst case, I can just take on b2, and then I take on a3 or something like that.
Yeah. So it should be okay for black, I think. I think black. Another draw. Thank goodness it's an Armageddon, otherwise it would be here until midnight. So, and it is. Let me just say, it might be a draw, but it's still a pawn up. Okay, let's have a little vote. Anyone think white's going to win? Let's keep the voting going. One person at the front there. Okay, Hayley's going for a white win. Anyone think it's going to be a black win? A black win? I'll put Fritz. No. You do sound like Frank Spencer there, Lee. Okay, yeah. So, your impression now?
Oh, Betty, I'm a man, Betty.
Okay, that really disturbed me. Okay, but I liked it in a way as well. Very good, Lee. Okay, it looks like it should be a draw, but I wouldn't, you know, anything's possible in this time limit.
What happens after rook b8?
Rook b, I don't know, I mean...
I tell you, ask you.
I don't know. I can't answer you. I don't know. I have no idea where I am. Rook b8, okay, let's go for it. Rook b8, with ideas of bishop d4 and bishop c8. Well, it looks like a natural, he's gone for it. Bishop f3, so holding on to that knight. And what's happening here? What's happening? And now the other rooks come to c8. Look, white's still got an extra pawn. Let's just remember that. White has an extra pawn.
And they have a very strong f6 bishop.
Yeah.
And you're stuck.
And the rook's coming to c2. So,
or to c7 and rook and bishop c8.
Yeah, actually, you know, tactically speaking, MVL's got the upper hand here, I'd imagine. Rook d1. And we should just say, if it's a draw, this game, it all goes to an Armageddon game. Everything is on the next game. There's no relief. So, okay, no relief.
Bishop e6 was played.
Bishop e6, okay. And the bishops are very good. I mean, black should never be worse than this kind of thing. h3, you got to, in these kind of things, always worth stopping a back ranker. You don't want to get spanked on the back rank. a4, holding those pawns, and if you put your bishop there, the b pawn doesn't look like a great extra pawn. There's some danger for white, you know. There's some danger here, because if you can get bishop b3 in, and, for example, you go bishop b3, and if you can take on b2, you lose a3. Obviously, you lose the game.
On time.
And, okay, actually, oh, I forgot about the time. Oh, dear, you blink and you miss it. 18 seconds. Oh, look at that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Maxime might get this one. Mate, rook b1. 13 seconds left against 40. Hikaru clearly nervous. Maxime feels that he's got a chance here. He's got a chance. Oh, dear.
Maybe rook c2 simply.
Maybe just, yeah, if you can get that b pawn, you win the game. The two bishops. You said the bishop on f6 is a monster. He's gone rook c2. He's gone for it. How is Hikaru? I think he can feel he's going to lose this one. Maxime might have it. Okay, the knight comes back. Knight c5. And now simply rook takes rook. The b2 pawn's going to drop. The a pawn is very close to become a queen. Oh dear, this is massive. Hikaru, 8 seconds left against 17. He's not looking happy. Can he defend this? It's opposite kind of bishop ending if you take on b3. Maybe he's going to get a draw here. He's just making sure he's kept... Okay, 7 seconds is loads of time for this guy. It's just a draw. Oh my words. Unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes here. Oh dear, I'm just folding here. I can't keep up with this.